Okay, guys, let's get straight into the entertainment news. Bill Cosby released from prison as court overturns his conviction. Embattled American comedian and actor Bill Cosby is now a free man after Pennsylvania Supreme Court overturned its indecent assault conviction. According to court documents, the judges wrote in a 79-page decision that a non-prosecution agreement between a former district attorney and Cosby over evidence he gave in a civil case meant the actor should not have been charged. Hence, his convictions and judgment of sentence be vacated. The 83-year-old retired comedian already served nearly 3 years of a 3 to 10-year sentence after being found guilty of drugging and violating an associate, Andrea Constant, at his home in 2004. But he has since maintained his innocence, stating that his contact with the victim was consensual. Speaking about his release, Bill Cosby has taken to social media to write, "I have never changed my stance nor my story. I've always maintained my innocence. Thank you to all my fans, supporters, and friends who stood by me through this ordeal. Special thanks to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court for upholding the rule of law." If you would recall, Bill Cosby's 2018 conviction was the first guilty verdict and one of the most profile sexual assault accusations against a celebrity since the advent of the worldwide reckoning against sexual violence and abuse of power tagged the hashtag #MeToo movement. Okay, wow, there you have it. So he says he stands.
Yeah, he has been saying it. When this news broke that they will probably release Bill Cosby, and the internet just caught fire, like, really, and all of a sudden his release is back at home, and people were like, what is really happening? And that's the thing about court cases. You never can tell. Yeah. You never can tell. And this Me Too movement is still a massive one. Abby Weinstein, too, was involved, a big producer, director, and other big profile people have been involved in situations like this, that these people will take advantage of because you're working with them, because they are your bosses, and they take advantage and do unnecessary things. Bill Cosby case, Andrea Constant own just stood out after over 60 women came out and said, this is the same thing this man does. He drugs us and end up having his way with us. And it's, I do not know. Felicia Rashad,
yes,
who
that's
happens
right.
to be his wife on the Bill Cosby show, even went on social media that finally
somebody is speaking out, or people are speaking out.
That they've righted the wrong that they did to Bill Cosby, and she received a whole lot of backlash.
Oh, really?
Wow. She even had to turn off the comments on her page. Like,
wow, that bad.
People came on her page like, are you okay? You did not speak since now that Bill Cosby is free. Yes, she has been saying it behind closed doors, but now that Bill Cosby is free, she now said,
she's coming out
finally, yes, the wrong has been
that
righted.
thing is, like, it's very... When it comes, it's a very sensitive case. I do not really like to get into rape cases like, oh, did I say rape? Sexual assault and all that, cases like that, or anything related to that kind of thing. Because you would find people who would say that, no, he has never done that to us before. And somebody would be, okay, look at the one that just happened in Nigeria, the Baba Jesha one. Yeah, and then people are already taking sides. And especially with the fact that the court works with evidence, whether in Nigeria or outside Nigeria. So you have to have the evidence in the first instance. And for him to have said that he's still standing his stance, you know, that's he's still innocent, and after spending almost 3 years, and it's not even considered to the fact that, okay, this is what people said I did. I mean, what do you say to that?
Well, all I can say right now is that we're happy that this thing has been resolved, and
people are not happy, by the way.
Well, I know people are not happy, but we're happy because cases like this, this case has dragged for a long time. It started back in 2015. And we're still talking about it. Even after serving some years, people are still not happy. But at least at the end of the day, he's been discharged and acquitted by the court.
It did its time already.
It's the fact that he still claimed his innocence. It was supposed to partake in like a course that they do in the prison for people that are sexual offenses.
Sexually assaulted,
and he said, I'm not going to partake in this.
But does he not have a right? He has a right. He has a right.
But if he had done that thing,
he would be guilty.
His timing would have reduced.
Oh,
but
really?
it just even decided that it's not going to even partake. Like, it's just
from
crazy.
what he said he didn't do it because if he had done it, he's guilty.
He's guilty, of course.
And he's not.
Okay, so, well, how I would just wrap everything up is, I think at the end of the day, it is when we get to heaven that we, because we cannot even see, we don't know whether, maybe, I mean, maybe that is when we get to know
who is saying the truth and who is lying.
As a serious one.